Most people speak and nobody remembers it, not because they're boring, but because they're unclear and just like everybody else. In this video, I'm going to show you how to be more confident, more clear, and more persuasive when you speak. And one of the best modern cases for this is Donald Trump. You don't have to like him or agree with him to learn from him, but the guy knows how to get attention and how to be remembered. Welcome back to the channel. I am Ibrahim. I have about 15 years of experience in communication, and I'm an expert on trust. And even to this day, I can learn from Donald Trump. This is not a political video. I'm not here to defend him or attack him. I'm not here to talk about politics at all. This is about leadership and communication. Because whether you agree with him or not, Trump moves people. He moves attention. He is remembered, and he makes an impact. People remember what he says. They repeat it. They even argue about it. If you speak for a living, if you are a leader, that matters. I'm going to share with you 7 easy things we can learn from Donald Trump. Number 1, simplicity wins. Trump uses extremely simple language. Things like make America great again, build the wall, fake news, simplicity, no explanations, no fancy words. Most speakers, most leaders try to sound smart. Instead, just be simple. Simplicity always wins. Trump, whether you like it or not, sounds extremely simple. Clarity will always beat intelligence. If somebody has to work hard to understand what you're saying, you've already lost them. Next, he speaks in headlines. Trump doesn't talk in long explanations. Yes, he can ramble and he can drift off script, but he talks in phrases. He says things like, drain the swamp, America first, the system is rigged. Each one of those can work as a sign, as a tweet, even a TV headline, because he understands that people don't watch full speeches. They watch clips. So he speaks in a way that survives as a clip. That's exactly what you want to do. So ask yourself, which part of my speech do I want it to make as a TV headline? And if somebody hears one sentence from me, does it make sense? Does it stick? Next, he repeats until it sticks. He often says fake news, witch hunt, tremendous, the best. Again and again and again, we see that. Repetition is the key if you want to be remembered. A lot of people just tell you one story, one message, and then they move on to the next one. Instead, repeat your message until it sticks. And if you're tired of your message, it means it's just landing with your audience. Most people are scared of repetition because they think repetition is boring. Now, Trump understands that repetition is how ideas stick. Now, we're not talking about accuracy or truth here, but we're talking about repetition is how you make ideas stick with people. Because people don't remember what you say once. They remember what they hear repeatedly. Next, labels beats arguments. One of Trump's strongest tools is labeling. Now, you don't have to agree with it, and you don't have to agree with how he does it, but it's very effective. He labels people all the time. Now, I don't agree with labeling in a negative way, especially in public, but that's what he does, because labeling is very powerful. He says things like Mini Mike, Crooked Hillary. He also said one time, Sleepy Joe. He repeats that over and over again. Instead of debating policy or accusations, he's discussing the labels. And what that does is, number 1, it creates a frame. Number 2, it simplifies a very complex story. And number 3, these labels will stick with people. And once a label sticks, everything gets filtered through that label. This is very powerful, but also very dangerous, and I encourage you to use it responsively and in a positive manner to label people positively. Trump doesn't try to win the argument. He defines the story first. If you control the frame, you don't have to explain very much. I remember one time when a powerful politician told me, "Ibrahim, if you control the narrative, you have won." So it's about controlling the narrative, controlling the frame, defining the story. This shows communication power, not fairness, not even accuracy. Next, confidence beats details. Listen to this. Mexico will pay for the wall. Now, I haven't said how they will pay for the wall. I haven't said how much they will pay for the wall. I haven't discussed policy. I didn't even mention economics. But I've talked directly to you, and I'm convinced with my message. When you say Mexico will pay for it, you don't explain, you don't give any details, you don't give any economics, just certainty. Now that sentence works because people don't want complexity. They want confidence. And it doesn't need to be realistic. It just needs to sound decisive. You need to sound confident. Here's an uncomfortable truth. People often choose clarity over accuracy. You have to sound decisive and don't over-explain anything, because when you start to over-explain and you go into the details, your level of decisiveness will go down. People choose clarity over accuracy. If you over-explain, people tune out. If you sound decisive, people lean in. Next, emotion comes first. Trump always leads with emotion. He says things like, "They're laughing at us. Our country's going to hell. I'm going to make it better. We're going to win." These lines hit emotionally before they make logical sense. Daniel Kahneman, who wrote Thinking Fast and Slow, said, "People make decisions based on emotions and then they justify with logic." So you want to speak to people's emotions. And this is exactly what Donald Trump does when he says, "We're going to win. Our country is going to hell." These lines hit emotionally before they make logical sense. That's because humans don't decide logically, they decide emotionally and then justify it later. So Trump speaks to the gut first. If you start with data, people drift. If you start with emotion, people listen. Next, he sounds human. Trump doesn't sound polished. I think we can agree on that. He repeats himself, he drifts off topic, he goes off script, and he even interrupts himself. He says things like, "Believe me, you know it. Many people are saying." When he does that, he sounds more human. Because you know why? We don't always trust polished, perfect leaders and speakers. Trump sounds human. A lot of speakers and leaders, they want to seem perfect, too polished, and they feel a little bit distant from us. Instead, we connect with somebody who sounds like a human, who is a human, not perfect. And this is what Trump is good at. Stop trying to sound flawless. Instead, be present and be human. Now, some quick takeaways if you want to apply this to your own communication, speaking, or leadership. 1. Use simpler language. 2. Speak in short, quotable lines. 3. Repeat your main idea. 4. Frame the story early. 5. Lead with emotion. 6. Sound confident. 7. Be human. You don't need Trump's politics or his personality, but you and I need communication fundamentals, the basics, and we can learn a lot from watching him. If you care about communication, leadership, and influence, ignoring what works doesn't make you better. It makes you unprepared. Study the technique, then choose how to use it. But use it responsibly to create a positive impact in this world. If you've enjoyed this video, you will love this video I have with John Zimmer on how to become more influential and a better leader. I'll see you in the next video.